A shadow returns where silence had taken root. The team thought they had adapted. Rex had found a rhythm without him. But whispers of a familiar figure are now stirring the air. After all this time, Charlie is back, and his return isn't just a reunion. It's the beginning of something far more dramatic. When Charlie Hudson walked away, it wasn't just a detective leaving his post. It was the heart of the team stepping into the unknown. Fans felt the weight of that decision just as much as Rex did. We saw a loyal dog searching the precinct halls, eyes scanning the empty chair that once held his partner. The chemistry between Charlie and Rex wasn't just about solving cases. It was about trust, an unbreakable bond built on loyalty and understanding. Without Charlie, every moment seemed a little quieter, every case a little colder. The precinct worked hard to fill the gap. But it was clear. Charlie's absence wasn't something that could be patched over with another name on the door. Rex still performed with his sharp instincts, but his spirit carried a shadow, a longing for the man who had been more than just a handler. He was family. The other detectives carried on, but small moments showed the truth. Things weren't the same. A glance toward Charlie's old desk, a pause before briefing, a silence after Rex caught another clue. It all spoke volumes. Fans began to ask, "Where is Charlie? When will he return?" Theories spread across forums, fan pages lit up with questions. Was Charlie gone for good? Was his story quietly finished, or was there more waiting just beyond the horizon? Every week the speculation grew louder, and in that silence the hope for his return only grew stronger. Now as Season 8 prepares to unfold, that silence is finally breaking. Charlie Hudson isn't just returning. He's stepping back into a world that has moved on without him. But will it welcome him or resist the change he brings? That's the question everyone is holding on to, and it's what makes this season's beginning so powerful. The world of the Major Crimes Unit has never stood still. While Charlie was gone, the team had to adjust to prove they could keep pushing forward without the detective who once tied them together. Each case became more than a crime to solve. It was a test of resilience, a way to show that justice could still be served even with one of their strongest voices missing. Jesse dug deeper into his work, determined to step up while Sarah carried the weight of keeping the group steady. Donovan, with his unshakable command, became the backbone that kept the team in line. And Rex, faithful, loyal Rex, he kept working, nose to the ground, instincts sharp, but always pausing when he heard footsteps that sounded almost too familiar. The bond between man and dog couldn't be erased, and no one could ignore the way Rex seemed to wait, almost sensing that this story wasn't over. The precinct, however, wasn't without its own storms. New cases brought new dangers, and in the middle of it all, questions about loyalty and trust started to surface. Could the team continue to function at full strength? Or had something vital been lost with Charlie's absence? Audiences began to notice subtle cracks in the foundation, moments of tension, quiet doubts, and emotions left unspoken. And then came the whispers. Small hints, a rumor here, a clue there, something about Charlie, something about his journey away from the badge. The idea of his return wasn't just a dream anymore, it was becoming real, almost inevitable. The build-up toward Season 8 isn't just about excitement. It's about anticipation. Every character has grown in his absence, every bond has been tested. So when Charlie finally steps back into this world, he won't just be coming home. He'll be stepping into a team that's stronger, different, and perhaps not as ready for him as they believe. Because the truth is this: time changes everything. And in Season 8, Charlie's return isn't just about picking up where things left off. It's about facing what's changed while he was gone. The moment fans have been waiting for doesn't arrive quietly. Charlie Hudson's return is not a soft reunion. It's a storm breaking after a long silence. One glance at him tells a story we don't yet know. His eyes carry the weight of the time he's been away. His presence feels sharper, more guarded, almost as if the world outside the precinct has left its mark on him. He steps back into the unit, but it isn't the same home he once left behind. The air is heavier, filled with unspoken questions. Rex is the first to react, and it's a moment that steals your breath. No hesitation, no doubt, just raw recognition. A leap, a bark that feels like relief. And for a second, the bond between man and dog takes center stage. That reunion reminds everyone what had been missing all along, but with it comes something deeper. Charlie isn't only returning to Rex. He's returning to a team that has learned to stand without him. And now his presence threatens to shift the balance. The precinct watches carefully. Jesse, caught between excitement and uncertainty. Sarah, searching Charlie's face for answers that only he can give. Donovan, steady as always, but his eyes sharp as if measuring whether Charlie's return will bring stability or new cracks. The room feels alive with tension, the kind you can't quite touch but you can't ignore either. But Charlie doesn't speak much at first. His silence says more than words. Where has he been? What did he face? And what does he bring back with him? There's a sense that he carries something unspoken, maybe even a secret. The audience can feel it. The promise that his comeback is not just about picking up the badge again. It's about uncovering what happened in the shadows while he was gone. This is not the same Charlie Hudson who left. This is a man marked by change, by battles fought off screen. His return isn't just dramatic, it's dangerous. And as Season 8 begins, the question grows louder. Will his presence heal the team or tear it apart? The future isn't revealed all at once. It comes in flashes, sharp, dramatic moments that feel more like warnings than promises. Season 8 teases us with glimpses of a world that is no longer simple. We see Charlie and Rex side by side again, their partnership as strong as ever. But the cases ahead look darker, the dangers sharper. A chase through shadowed streets, a confrontation in an empty warehouse. Charlie's voice echoing with determination. It's clear the stakes have been raised, but behind every scene, there's a question. What has Charlie brought back with him? His silence lingers even when he smiles. His return feels like a gift, but also like a burden, and that duality is what makes this season different from anything before. A single glance in his eyes suggests he's holding on to something he isn't ready to share. Could it be an unsolved case? A personal loss? Or something that will put the entire team in danger? We catch quick glimpses of tension inside the precinct. Jesse, frustrated, trying to prove himself in front of Charlie. Sarah, caught between admiration and doubt as though she senses there's more to his story. Donovan, protective of his team, watching Charlie as if he knows this return won't be simple. And Rex, ever loyal, yet even his instincts hint at an unease, as if he knows his partner's path is not without shadows. Fans are already asking, will Charlie's return bring healing, or will it spark conflict? Could hidden secrets threaten the bond that once seemed unbreakable? And perhaps the biggest question, what if Charlie's comeback isn't just about rejoining the team, but about confronting something much larger than himself? The sneak peeks don't give us all the answers, but that's the power of it. They leave us leaning forward, hearts racing, ready to see every moment unfold. Because this isn't just another season, it's the beginning of a storm. And in the eye of it stands Charlie Hudson, Rex by his side, both of them facing a future that promises danger, revelation, and a fight that will test their bond like never before. The moment word spread about Charlie's return, the fan community erupted. Social media lit up with theories, debates, and predictions, each one more dramatic than the last. Some believe Charlie has been carrying a secret mission, one that will collide with the team's work in Season 8. Others wonder if his time away has changed him too much, if the Charlie Hudson who left isn't the same man now, standing beside Rex. And it isn't just about Charlie. Fans are asking, how will Jesse respond now that the spotlight shifts back? Will Sarah's calm, steady leadership clash with Charlie's new edge? And what about Donovan? Will he welcome Hudson's return, or will the weight of command push him to question whether the past belongs in the present? These questions don't just fuel excitement. They create tension, the kind that lingers in every discussion thread and every late-night theory video. Rex, too, is at the center of speculation. Some fans believe his instincts will pick up on whatever Charlie is hiding long before anyone else notices. Could Rex become the key to uncovering a secret that Charlie himself is reluctant to reveal? The thought of man's best friend carrying the truth adds a whole new layer of emotional suspense. But beyond the speculation, there's raw emotion. Fans who waited through Charlie's absence feel this return like a personal reunion. Comments flood in with words like, "Finally, he's back," and "the show feels whole again." Others worry, though, voicing their fears that Season 8 might test their beloved partnership in ways that could break it apart. The community isn't just watching. They're living inside the story, holding their breath for what comes next. And maybe that's the real power of this season. It's not simply about bringing Charlie back. It's about asking every fan to choose a side, to wonder if this return is a blessing or a curse. Will Charlie heal the fractures of the past, or will his return carve new ones? Only the episodes ahead can answer that. Until then, the speculation is a story all on its own, alive in every fan's voice, echoing louder with each passing day. Charlie Hudson's return isn't just another chapter. It's the start of a storm that will test every bond, every secret, and every ounce of loyalty inside the precinct. The silence of his absence is gone, replaced by questions that refuse to be ignored. He's back with Rex by his side, but the world around them has changed, and nothing will ever fit as neatly as it once did. The real question now isn't whether Charlie belongs, it's whether the team can survive the weight of what he brings with him. Shadows from his past cling to his every step, and even in the brightest moments of reunion there's an edge that warns us. This isn't a simple homecoming. This is a return that could heal or destroy, depending on what unfolds next. For fans, the anticipation is electric. Every theory, every whisper, every heartbeat is leading to the premiere of Season 8. The stage is set for high-stakes drama, deeper mysteries, and a partnership between man and dog that will be pushed further than ever before. Charlie Hudson's story isn't over. It's only just beginning again, so the choice is yours, the viewer. Do you believe his return will restore balance, or do you see it as the spark that could ignite new chaos? Share your theories, your hopes, and your fears, because this is more than a season. It's a conversation, and your voice is part of it. Season 8 is coming. Charlie is back. Rex is ready. But the question that lingers, the one that will keep you watching until the very last scene, is this. Can the team survive the weight of Charlie's return? Or will his comeback change everything forever? Don't just watch. Be part of the speculation. Be part of the drama. Because when Hudson and Rex return, nothing will ever be the same again. Charlie's return is only the beginning. Season 8 doesn't just promise a reunion. It hints at a path filled with shadows, choices, and dangers that will stretch further than anyone expects. The cases waiting ahead are not routine puzzles. They are sharper, darker, and closer to the team's hearts than ever before. Each solved mystery pulls the team one step closer to something bigger, something that ties back to Charlie's time away. We see flashes of intensity, Rex barking in the middle of the night, a chase through fog-drenched docks, Charlie standing face-to-face with a figure from his past. These aren't just random teases. They are pieces of a story that feels bigger than one man's return. They suggest that Charlie may have brought back more than loyalty and determination. He may have brought back a secret that has been waiting to explode. And this is where fans lean forward. If Season 8 is about anything, it's about change. Change in the team. Change in the cases. Change in the man at the center of it all. The Hudson who left is not the Hudson who returns, and the Rex who waited is no longer simply waiting. He's ready for a fight that could decide not just the safety of the precinct, but the future of the bond that holds the entire series together. The truth is, what comes next is bigger than speculation. It's about trust. Will the team stand together when the storm hits, or will Charlie's return fracture what they've built in his absence? Season 8 doesn't give us easy answers, but that's what makes it unmissable. This isn't just a comeback, it's a reckoning. And for fans, it's a chance to witness Hudson and Rex step into the most dangerous, emotional, and unforgettable chapter yet.